Welcome to the jungle, clones. It is A-Bomb. Coast to Coast is on the air for another week. And wouldn't you know it, I'm having some scoreboard problems right off the rip. Doggone problem here. Alright, so bear with me just a second. I'm going to have to check out for just a moment. We're going to keep everything right here. The dugout will remain open, but I need to do some scoreboard work. We'll be right back. Hell. All right, thank God. All right, not sure what happened there, but we are ready to go. Maybe it was that breaking news headline that says, Kellen Winslow II found guilty of rape, indecent exposure, and lewd conduct. I think maybe that is what threw off the scoreboard configuration. I don't know. Anyway, we are here now. It is Monday night baseball for you as the Pirates and Braves are in baseball battle right now. And it looks like we've already got one out. In fact, we have two outs now in the top of the first. And so your pitching matchup tonight, it is Kevin Gossman for the Braves. He comes in with a 2-5 record, 6.15 ERA for him. Not exactly a stellar mound matchup tonight, as the Pirates send Joe Musgrove to the hill. He's 4-6 with a 4.44 ERA. And so Marte is up with 2 outs, and he slams one into center field for a base hit. And then the ball gets away from Acuna, so he stretches it into 2. That'll be a single and most likely an error on Acuna, allowing the runner to move to second. So glad you could make it. Hope you had a great weekend. If you were with us yesterday, we saw the Braves come back in dramatic fashion with a ninth inning 3-run bomb by Acuna, and the Braves eventually won it in extra innings and swept the Marlins in the process. So the Braves come into tonight's play at 36-29, just one game back of Philadelphia. And are the Phillies playing tonight? Let's take a look. Because if they are playing, and if they lose and the Braves win tonight, then we would be tied for first at the end of tonight's play. And it looks like the Phillies are in a rain delay right now. Okay, so they are playing, and they are in a rain delay. They're playing Arizona. So we'll check on that one a little bit later. I bet Math Car 1877 is watching that Michigan race. Otherwise, he could give us updates from the Arizona Philly score. We are all Diamondbacks fans tonight. And so Bell is up with a 2-1 count on him. That's in there for a strike. It's 2-2 with a runner on second and 2 outs. So the Braves, 36-29, could conceivably be tied for first place later on tonight. And then the Pirates come into tonight's play at 30-34. They are 7 games back in the Central Division behind the Cubs. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. We see the Bone Crushers at the dollar store now. Hope everything's going well there. I wonder if he might be picking up dinner for tonight. 2-2 pitch is a base hit in the left field. That's going to score the run. So the error comes home to roost. So the Acuna error led to the extra base, and now that extra base has turned into a run. 1-0 Pittsburgh. All the action tonight brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. Click on sports fans. If you're here for a second screen experience, make sure to sync us up. We should only be delayed by just a couple of seconds. If you're enjoying our audio broadcast or if you're on the road, we appreciate you joining us, and we will be here for the remainder of tonight's game. Oh, 1 pitch is a little bit low. It's 1-1. So Moran is in there with a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch to him. It is swung on a miss. Strike 2. We're looking to pick up a couple subscribers tonight. That would be awesome if we could get up to 110. 1-2 pitch is outside at 97 miles an hour. $20 pitches already in the first inning for Gauss. He kicks and fires, and that one's in there for strike 3. So, Pittsburgh draws first blood off of an Atlanta Braves error. So they pick up 1 in the top of the first. It is your score now. Pirates 1 and the Braves coming up to bat. We'll be right back for that. Ronald Acuna, Dansby Swanson, and Freddie Freeman all due up in the bottom of the first for Atlanta. Joe Musgrove. We'll give you his numbers again. He is 4-6 on the year with a 4.44 ERA. Glad to see Mexican in the house. We've got Norm VNK. Welcome to him. Let's hope the Braves can win tonight. And here's Acuna, the hero from yesterday afternoon. He comes into this game at 279 and takes a ball. Acuna, 279 average, 14 home runs, and 41 RBIs. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swings and misses. All right, Norman. Welcome in. It's a 2-1 count to Ronald Acuna. And here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. It's 2-2. It is Kevin Gossman pitching for the Braves tonight with his 2-5 record and his 6.15 ERA. Between Gossman and Fultonevich, those are the two guys that are struggling the most now in our rotation. Good to see T. T is in the house on a Monday. Welcome in. Hope everybody had a great weekend. This is a short week for me. I work today, I'm working tomorrow and Wednesday, then I'm going to the Braves game Thursday afternoon, and I'm taking Friday off too. So if you're headed to the ballpark Thursday for that noon start, let me know and we'll try to meet outside for a beer somewhere in the Battery. There's like 100 places to go. 3-2 pitch is fouled away. Here comes the 3-2. Hit fouled again. Eight pitches so far in this at bat. Dansby on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Swings and misses. Acuna's retired. Damn, Norman, sounds like you got your work ahead of you this week. We appreciate you spending a little bit of your free time right here with us on Coast to Coast. Here comes Dansby, 257 average, 13 home runs, and 43 RBIs. And Dansby looks at a ball. No, I don't have the at-bat app yet. You know, that's some. I'll take a look at that, see if I can incorporate that into the stream at some point. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Dansby Swanson. Swan's cracked into right field, and it is going to be off the wall, extra bases, and that is going to be a double for Dansby. Just missed a home run by a couple of feet. That one hit hard off the right field wall. Let's see how close that was to leaving the yard. Okay, yeah, I figured it would have been about 3 feet higher. That one would have been a home run. As it is, Dansby's on second base with 1 out. And it should be none other than Freddie Freeman batting, and it is. His average is 312. Chance to tie it up right now. First pitch is called strike one. Freddie with 17 home runs and 41 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Freddie. Outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Freddie's having a big year so far. We're loving that. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside. Braves and Pirates play same time tomorrow, 7:20 Eastern. And then Thursday, I'm sorry, tomorrow and Wednesday are 7:20 starts, and then the Thursday game is a 12:10 first pitch. The 2-1 to Freddie. Swung on a miss. Josh Donaldson is on deck. And the pitch to Freddie is hit to the second baseman. Or was that the shortstop playing on the second base side with the beer league shift? Not really sure. But the end result is that Freddie grounds out and the runner moves to third base now with 2 out, and the batter is Donaldson. So if the Braves are going to score, it's up to Donaldson to keep things going with 2 out. Donaldson, 237. Average is going the wrong way. 8 home runs and 25 RBIs. First pitch, hit him. It grazed him barely, but that's enough for a free pass to first. And now, uh-oh, there's a little bit of jawing going on. Donaldson's getting into it with the catcher. Now all the bench is clear. We've got a full-on baseball brawl without a whole hell of a lot going on other than people just looking at each other. So both sides are on the field. They're holding back Donaldson. Max Fried in there literally holding him back. Yeah, T, I agree. Donaldson, he hasn't really been proving himself from the plate. He's just been average, really, especially for considering the salary he's making. But yeah, his defense, there is no arguing Donaldson's flashy and amazing third base defense. Yeah. Donaldson definitely wanted to give him the hands. And it was pretty cool. Donaldson started, he actually got on a good, like, football move on the catcher there and almost threw him to the ground. So, you know, we've got this ongoing feud with Miami, right? That's been going on for the better part of a season, and now it looks like we're trying to get something going against Pittsburgh. So we've got runners on the corners. There are 2 outs. And now the managers are out talking to the umpires, trying to get everything straight. Is there a warning situation? I'm sure there is now. Have both dugouts been warned? Probably. Is somebody going to get ejected here? What's going to be the outcome? So Josh Donaldson has been ejected. Okay. So I think the Pittsburgh pitcher has been thrown out. Musgrove. I think he's gone too. And that's why Pittsburgh manager Clint Hurdle is going nuts right about now. He's giving it to the ref. He's chewing out this umpire, that is. All right, then. And so, yes, Musgrove has been ejected along with Josh Donaldson. So we'll get a new pitcher here for Pittsburgh. And as Mexican mentioned, it does look like Camargo is going to come in and play third base. I love this replay where they show Donaldson like making a football move on this catcher and almost throwing him to the ground to get by him and get to the pitcher Musgrove. That was a little more than you normally get in a baseball fight. So we're going to step aside for just a quick moment while all this gets sorted out and while the Pittsburgh pitcher, whoever that's going to be, comes in and takes his warm-up. So, big drama in the first inning. And the new Pittsburgh pitcher is running onto the field. And we'll tell you who that is right after this timeout. Do not go anywhere. We're just getting started on a Monday night in Atlanta. Be right back. 1-0 Pittsburgh. Pitching change. We'll tell you all about it next. The new pitcher for Pittsburgh is Alex McRae, 0-1 record and a 6.75 ERA. He's only thrown 8 pitches. He's only thrown 8 innings all season long. He looks to add several more to that resume tonight because we're only in the first inning. And so lots of action. We haven't made it out of the first inning yet. We've already had a couple of ejections, including Pittsburgh's starting pitcher. And so Johan Camargo has come on to pinch run. For Donaldson. So 2 outs. There are runners on the corners. Markakis steps in. 265 average, 4 home runs, and 29 RBIs. Markakis is batting 5th tonight. He looks at ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It is fouled away. We'll try to check in with the Bone Crusher. Maybe he's back from the dollar store. Maybe he was getting dinner. Some music recommendations. So you're saying those are non-copyright? Yeah. We're all about some non-copyrighted or non-copywritten music here on YouTube Live. I'll have to look into that. All right, here's the 1-2 pitch to Markakis. Inside, it's 2-2. Would love to at least tie it up. Pittsburgh scored a run off of an Acuna error, or at least Acuna's error was partially to blame for the run. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Swung it, ball 3, apparently. So that'll do it. All kinds of drama. Josh Donaldson was in the game when we started this inning. He is no longer in the game. And the same fate for Pittsburgh starters, or Pittsburgh starting pitcher, that is. They are both gone and in the showers right about now. So we go to the second inning. After all that, it is Pittsburgh 1, the Braves nothing. All right, so Polanco is just singled to lead off the top of the second for Pittsburgh. And indeed, how about that comeback yesterday? We appreciate the Bone Crusher for taking that one on at the last minute and bringing us the exciting conclusion to that extra inning affair. And so Bone Crusher said he missed the first inning drama. Well, you missed the Pittsburgh pitcher throwing at Donaldson they got into it, and both guys were ejected. Josh Donaldson was ejected, and the Pittsburgh starting pitcher, Joe Musgrove, was also ejected. So here's the pitch from Gaussman to Kang. Kang is batting a fat 137. Is the 7th place man for the Pirates. Yeah, Musgrove is gone. That's fortunate for us. Definitely. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Kang. This one's hit pretty hard to center, but Acuna is there, and he tracks it down for out number 1. NBA Finals tip off in approximately 1 hour from now. So we'll keep you updated on that score while we're still in this game. And we do owe you a check of the National League East scores. Let's see if we can get that to you right now. As Pittsburgh's 8th hitter steps into the plate, it's Diaz, the catcher, batting .281, and the throw goes over to first base. All right, good news from Philadelphia. It was in a rain delay, and now it's no longer in that delay, and the Diamondbacks have taken a 3-1 first inning lead on the Phillies. Nationals at the White Sox. That one first pitch about 10 minutes away. And then the Yankees and the Mets game has been postponed due to weather. So there is your NLE scoreboard update brought to you by TreasureHunt.ga. Click Sports Fans. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Diaz. Runner goes. Pitch is high. Throw is late, so there's a stolen base. So Pittsburgh with a runner on second with just 1 out after the steal. Yes, smash the subscribe button. Crush the like. And smash the share. We got to use the right lingo. And Crusher, I did notice our friend, that really pretty young woman that does the games, her name's Amy. She was doing the Miami game a couple of days ago. I didn't catch much of it because I guess I was doing it at the same time. But yeah, that's definitely a force to be reckoned with. And so it's a 1-2 count to Diaz. One-two pitch is low. What's her channel? I don't know her channel right off the rip because I haven't subscribed yet. Yeah, she's a really cute, we'll say 25-year-old woman who is enjoying bringing the live streams. I'm not sure how much the game gets talked about, but, does that really matter? As long as the people are watching. But something crazy I noticed that she had like 25 thumbs downs on her broadcast from the other night. That's unusual. I'm not sure what that's about. The only thing I can figure is that it's probably some loser dudes who, I don't know, maybe she didn't flirt with them the right way or something. Who knows? But you don't usually see like 25 thumbs down on a reaction stream. Pitch to McCray. The pitcher is swung on and missed. There are 2 outs in the inning and a runner on second. Pitch to the pitcher is fouled away. It is 0-2. Yeah, Amy Amore. That's it. Here's the 0-2 pitch to McCray with 2 outs. Swung on a miss, strike 3. So nothing doing. This inning went much better for Gaussman. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We head to the bottom of the second inning. It is 1-0 Pittsburgh, and when we come back, leading off the inning will be Austin Riley. And here comes Austin Riley leading off the Braves' second inning. Average down to 290. 9 home runs. Hopefully he's making some adjustments. And T, yeah, she's got a lot of subs. She is a chick doing sports, but I'll tell you what, I'd rather watch her not really talking about sports that much. Much rather watch that than watch the Goose talk about sports but put his fingers in his mouth a couple of times a minute. In fact, since we've started the stream, the Goose has actually gone to his mouth 122 times already, just in these 2 innings alone. Here's the 1-1-2 Riley. Swings and misses. The 1-2 pitch to Austin Riley. Fouled away. Big Win Games is in the dugout. Good to see you. The 1-2 pitch. Oh, that hits Riley. I don't think that was intentional. That was a 78-mile-an-hour breaking ball. That one got Riley right on the elbow protector that so many players have these days. So Brian McCann is in, batting 7th tonight, and he looks at a ball. His average is at 284. 3 home runs and 20 RBIs on the year. McCann is 7 RBIs away from 1,000 career ribbies. The 1-0 pitch is low. I don't think Barry Bonds is the Marlins hitting coach, is he? If he is, they're not showing him. You'd think that would be worth a couple of camera shots here and there of him hanging out in the dugout. It's now 3-0 to McCann. McRae kicks and fires. The 3-0 pitch is in there for a strike. We've got the Jim Rome show queued up for you. Jim's been off for a few days. He's back in the hot seat today, and we'll bring you some of that a little bit later on. And Brian McCann draws a walk, so there are now runners on first and second. Austin Riley got hit by the pitch, and now McCann has drawn a free pass. So Ozzie Albies batting 8th. He'll be stepping in the box. Ozzie batting left-handed. Average 266. 7 home runs and 26 RBIs for Ozzie. Love to see him get the power going again. He's about due for a blast. And he fouls away the first pitch. Okay, so we just got word that Dallas Keuchel, the new Braves pitcher, is having his first start tonight, and that's with the Rome Braves. Pitch to Ozzie, he showed bunt and missed it. It's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch to Ozzie with the pitcher waiting on deck. And finally, the 0-2, here it is. Fouled away. And that got a piece of the catcher, that foul ball did. He's walking it off. So Diaz, the Pirates catcher, is walking off the pain right now. Looks like he's about ready to go. Okay, then. So we'll look forward to seeing Kimbrel when the Cubs and Braves play here in a couple weeks. And here's the 0-2 pitch to Ozzie. This one is hit to the first baseman, steps on first for one, throws down to second to try to get the tag, but it did not work. McCann in there safely. And Austin Riley over to third base, so that was effectively a sacrifice. So runners on second and third with just one out, and that'll bring up Gaussman. So Gaussman already showing bunt, and he pulls the bat back and swings, and the catcher just got hit in the hand again. This guy's having a tough night back there. Let's see where this got him. Oh, it got him in the huevos. That ball ricocheted off the dirt and right into the catcher's cup. So he's recovering from that. And then like 2 pitches before, he got hit on the elbow. It's safe to say he's earning his paycheck tonight. Gaussman looks at strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's low. And we're coming up almost on the 1 hour mark in this game, and we're, not even through 2 innings yet. Here's the 1-2 pitch. To Gaussman, it's low. Ronald Acuna waits on deck. It's 2-2 pitch. Swings and misses, but the ball gets away. And the runner at first is safe. He had to throw down to first since he swung on a miss. The ball got away. And so the pitcher Gaussman is safe at first. Nobody else was able to advance, so the bases are loaded with 1 out. I thought that was a foul. I thought he fouled it away. It was just a swing and miss and a pass ball. Poor catcher back there is having a rough time. Couldn't throw out the runner. So let's see. All in the space of that one batter, the catcher took a foul ball on the elbow, a foul ball to the nuts, and then he couldn't throw out the guy at first on a strikeout. The pitcher, no less. So bases loaded, Acuna up, and here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Acuna, one of the heroes from yesterday's game. Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. It's low. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, this one is driven deep. Can you say grand slam? Touch 'em all, Acuna. 4 runs. It is 4-1 Braves now. And Acuna has been heating up with those power numbers lately. First hit in the inning, cleans the bases. Hanging curveball, put it on a tee for Acuna. There was a bat flip. And a great catch in the stands by a fan with a bare hand grab on that blast. 436. Happy feet. All right, so with 1 out, here's Dansby. He takes ball 1. Dansby can't check his swing. It's now 2-1 on him. 4 runs in on an Acuna grand slam. Dansby takes strike 2. It's 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Dansby. It's outside. Three-two pitch to Dansby. He walks. That means it's Freddie Freeman time. And this game is now officially 1 hour old, and we're not out of the second. So we've got a mound visit now. Gibby on board. No, he did not hit 3 people. He only hit 1 person. He hit a guy, he walked a guy, and then another guy, the pitcher, struck out on a wild pitch and made it to first base. Freddie grounded out. Last inning. And so Freeman steps in with a runner on first. McRae kicks and fires. Freddie pops it foul. And it bounces just short of the fielder. Strike 1. Pittsburgh scored a run in the first inning, thanks in part to a Ronald Acuna error. He came back and made up for it by hitting a grand slam at the bottom of the second. And Freddie Freeman gets set for the 0-1 pitch. This one is popped up into deep left, and there's out number 2. Swanson tags at first and gets thrown out trying to tag from first. He is thrown out at second. He's saying he wants a review. To me, he looked out. On the first glance, it looked like Dansby was legitimately out. Let's see if they decide to contest this. Well, I can't tell. You know what? And it looks like he might have actually been safe. This could be worthy of a review. So there's indeed an official challenge. Francoeur thinks it'll be overturned. If it's your first time here on Coast to Coast, we'd appreciate it if you would smash the subscribe button. We're trying to get to 110 tonight. That would be dope. He is safe. Call reversed. Way to go, Dansby, tagging up on first and making it over to second base. There are 2 outs, and the batter is going to be whoever is playing in Donaldson's spot, and it's Camargo. So Juan Camargo with his first at bat of the game. He came in to replace Josh Donaldson after he was ejected in the first inning. Johan batting .222. He looks at a ball. Bring you some of the Jim Rome show as soon as this inning comes to a close. And Camargo is going to have an infield hit. It was hit to the third baseman who could not come up with it. Don't think that'll be an error. That looks like an infield hit. Runner on second was not able to advance, so we've got runners on first and second with 2 outs. So that is, in fact, a hit. And that's going to send to the plate Nick Markakis. He's 0 for 1. Here's a pitch to Markakis. This one's hit the other way, and that falls in for a base hit in the left field. Dansby comes around to score. It's 5-1. Give Nick Markakis an RBI, and he has 999 career ribbies. Stroked it softly the other way. Dumped it into left field. Dansby scores from second. So Riley is up. Swings and misses. He's up with 2 outs and runners on first and second. Yeah. See you later, Musgrove. So here comes a 1-1 pitch to Austin Riley. He was hit last time up. Riley pops one into center field, and that is going to do it for the Braves in the second inning. But a Ronald Acuna Jr. grand slam has helped the Braves to a 5-1 lead over Pittsburgh. Enjoy Jim Rome in between innings here, brought to you by CBS Sports Radio.
Back in the jungle, what's going on? A tremendous Monday to you. My name is Jim Rome. Nice to be back. Welcome to the program. As you know, the program is brought to you by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans. Rocket Mortgage is with you every step of the way to provide a seamless mortgage experience. All right, open phones in hour number one. I've got 3 interviews. I'm going to go back-to-back in hour number 2, but the first hour is open. Hit me. Get in here right now, 1-800-636-8686. We are now 11 days to Smack Off 25, the silver anniversary Smack Off. 11 days. Again, that does not mean 11 shows. It means 11 days. 1-800-636-8686. Hit me up on Twitter, too, at Jim Rome. Email me at Rome, R-O-M-E, at haveatake.com. All right, the interview is set up like this. Coming up at the top of hour number 2, an NBA columnist for the LA Times, Dan Wojcicki. Also in hour number 2, PGA Tour Pro, Patrick Cantley. Eddie Olczyk in hour number 3 to talk some hockey. It's going to be a Game 7. St. Louis had their chance. Boston sends it back home.
St. Louis.
So we're going to break that all down. You've got your phone number. You know where to find me on Twitter. Hit me up on email. Now, I was off on Thursday and Friday. I went to New York. I had some business there. A lot has happened since I was last in this seat. The Blues took a 3-2 series lead. Boston tied it up. Rafa Nadal won another French Open. Rory looked unbelievable in winning in Canada and then threw on a Kyle Lowry jersey. Another former Urban Meyer player at Florida charged with murder. Yeah, I know, least surprising thing ever. I know. And the list goes on. But here's something that did not change. The Toronto Raptors. I told you before Game 3 that just because Golden State got that split in Toronto and they were going back home did not mean that series was over. It did not mean that Toronto was going to roll over and look for a nice place to die. And they didn't. These dudes love the taste of their own blood. They got punched in the face.
All right, and that game is about half an hour away from tip-off. We'll keep you updated on that. And so Braves put up a 5-burger in the bottom of the second. And Newman is leading things off. And the 0-2 pitch is fouled away. We'll do it again. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, see if I can freshen up the music library just a little bit. The 0-2 pitch hit up the middle and through into center field for a base hit. All right, Math Car. Glad to see the D-backs are still winning that one. We're all Diamondback fans up in here tonight. So let me ask you this. Is the Michigan race over and who won? Here's Reynolds. He's up with a runner on first, nobody out. Throw over to first base, and the runner is back. Oh, 1 pitch is downstairs. Joey Logano. And Joey Logano, he's the reigning champ, right? He's the points champ. And here's the 1-1 pitch. It is outside. We're in the top of the 3rd inning. The Braves are up 5-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back. Yeah, I saw that. Bone Crusher. Biebs and Tom Cruise. Yeah, I don't know, man. Last picture I saw of Biebs, he's looking pretty badass. He's tatted up and he's wearing wife beaters. 2-2 pitch is outside. And here comes the payoff pitch. Let's see if the runner goes. He does not. Pitches. Oh, Gossman had an easy double play. Grounder was hit back to him, but he threw it in the dirt. He threw the ball into the dirt. Dansby couldn't handle it. All hands are safe. Easy double play, and instead nobody's out. That's got to be an error on the pitcher, I would think. This hasn't exactly been a masterpiece or a smooth flowing affair. We're an hour and 15 minutes into this game, and we're still in the top of the 3rd with nobody out. Fly ball hit deep and gone, and that is a 3-run Pittsburgh bomb. Sterling Marte hits number 8 on the year, and it is now 5-4 Atlanta. And speaking of Dallas Keuchel, he is getting his first start in the Braves organization tonight in Double-A Rome, Georgia. He was scheduled to pitch Friday in Gwinnett, but that game was rained out. Three-run blast from Pittsburgh. Still nobody out. And up to bat is Bell. He's 1 for 1. Yeah, Mathcar, I totally agree. I don't ever remember that happening before. Normally when there's a Monday race, it starts at like noon. And so most people never get to watch those Monday games. Races, that is. But maybe this is a new thing. Like, just put it in after work time for everybody if it has to go into a Monday. Yeah, I'm sorry I didn't get to watch any of that. I actually work till 7. I get off at 7 o'clock every night, but I still could have probably caught the end of it, but instead I was streaming this game. Right, yeah, let's just put it in prime time. Maybe that's what they're working towards. Josh Bell batting 328, 18 home runs already and 58 RBIs. And here's the 2-2 pitch to him. He puts it in play over to Gossman. This time he handles it just fine and throws him out at first base. There's out number 1. Yeah, you got to figure Gossman knows his days are numbered. You know he wanted to come out tonight and pitch a really good game. Yeah, it's been a rainy couple of days in the Southeast. Moran steps in. He's 0 for 1. Bases are empty with 1 out. The 1-0 pitch is inside. Braves and Pirates play tomorrow night at the same time, 7:20 Eastern. 2-0 pitch is fouled away. Yeah, it's been that way all across the South, I think. It was rough driving. I was out driving around on Saturday. I was hitting these big puddles that I didn't know were there. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Outside. Come on, Goss. Can you at least get us into the, I don't know, into the 6th inning? Here's the 3-1 pitch, and he walks him. Did I see the Fair Oaks Farm thing? Absolutely disgusting. No, I'm not familiar with the Fair Oaks Farm thing. And here comes the human peanut. He has seen enough. We cannot make it past the 3rd inning, and we've got a pitching change. So, in the top of the 3rd, the human peanut has made the Verizon Wireless call to the bullpen. We'll be right back to let you know who the Braves pitcher will be. So Google MLB Vote and go vote on your favorite All-Stars. Stuff the ballot box for the Braves. All right, so it's Newcomb here in long relief duty. And he's up there with one out. He inherited a runner on first base. Polanco is batting. And the pitch is in the dirt. It's 2-1. Just 2 1/3 innings for Goss. Double play ball. 4, 6, 3. Way to go. And the inning is over. But Pittsburgh gets 3 on a big-time Bucks blast. So we will step aside, and it is finally time now for the bottom of the 3rd inning. On a Monday night. Thanks so much for being on Coast to Coast. This is A-Bomb. We'll be right back. McCann is up. In the bottom of the 3rd inning, welcome back to Coast to Coast. And like the Bone Crusher says, go ahead and smash the subscribe. Let me rip a few likes tonight. And crush the share button. Here's the 1-1. It is fouled away. Good to see Peyton Tandy on board. Yeah, we've got a couple of Reds fans that show up here every so often. Appreciate you guys beating up on the Phillies over the weekend. That's nice. It's now 2-2 to McCann. He walked his last time up, and he scored on the grand slam. The 2-2 pitch to McCann, fouled away. We've had a little bit of everything tonight. We've had a baseball fight in the first inning. We've had 2 ejections. We've had a grand slam, and we've had a 3-run bomb, and we're not out of the 3rd inning. McCann hits one foul. It's still 2-2. Yeah, we've got 10 on board. Thanks so much. The 2-2 pitch to McCann. This one is bounced over to the first baseman. He tosses over to the pitcher covering. And there's out number 1. McCann is retired. Ozzie Albies steps in. I don't know how much McCann has left, Mexican. He's on the tail end. I mean, he's doing well this year, but yeah, I'd say 2 to 3. That's a good estimate. He's not getting any skinnier. We know that. And it is now 0-1. Ozzie fouls it away. Peyton, yeah, as far as baseball goes and just sports in general, I'm all about the Atlanta sports scene. I live in Metro Atlanta, so I'm a Braves fan, a Falcons fan. We'll do some United every so often, and Hawks. And maybe if it's the playoffs or World Series, maybe I'll step in and do another game. But generally, it's all about Braves games. Thanks for asking. The 0-2 pitch is a little bit outside. Ozzie hits one pretty deep. Is it deep enough? It is. It's out of here. Home run, Ozzie Albies. Solo job. That's his 8th. It's 6-4 Braves. And the ball is flying out of SunTrust Park tonight. That's the 3rd home run total tonight. Whoop, whoop, indeed. Yeah, I didn't think this one was going. This one just kept going and going. And it just kept carrying. And it left the yard right over the left center field wall. That's Ozzie's first home run since May 4th. So the pitcher Newcomb is up. And he swings and misses. It's 0-2 on him. Hey, Peyton, yeah, being a Reds fan, sure, you guys are Central Division rivals. And I sincerely hope that we beat Pittsburgh tonight. Indeed, yes. See, yeah, if you can definitely be our talent agents, our talent agent once ESPN comes calling. And who's up now? It is none other than Acuna. With 2 outs, nobody on. Newcomb was retired. And so let's see what happens here. Swings and misses. Acuna hit a grand slam his last at bat. The 0-1 pitch is a little bit outside. Acuna has 4 home runs in his last 6 games, and the 1-1 pitch is strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses, strike 3. So that's the end of the third, but it's a productive one. Ozzy Albies hits his 8th home run of the year. It's a solo blast, and it puts the Braves up 6-4 as we head to the 4th inning. Class dismissed. Hope you enjoyed that Van Halen. And now we are back in the top of the 4th. Braves up 6-4. We'll kill the music in just a quick sec. All right. Yes. Are you rocking hard enough? Atlanta. And runner is safe on a really wacky play that I'm not even going to begin to try to describe, other than to let you know that there's a runner on first with nobody out. Oh yeah, you did ask me that. Who do I want to win? I want the Raptors to win. How about that? I don't have anything against Golden State, mind you. I love watching their shooters when they're on, man. Steph and Clay. But it would be intriguing if Toronto won. Thank you, Peyton. I appreciate that. And we'll let you know what the score is in that one once it gets going. Tip-off should be coming up in about the next 10 minutes. It is 8:57 Eastern. And here's the 1-2 pitch. It is outside. Same two teams tomorrow night at 7:20 Eastern. Either I will have that or the Bone Crusher will have it. And then I know for sure I won't be doing Wednesday or Thursday's games. I'll be at the Thursday game, and I have to go somewhere Wednesday night. But I do plan on being back Friday for the big Phillies showdown. And let's see how the Phillies are doing. Hopefully Arizona is comfortably on top. All right. So Peyton's going to the game Friday. That's good. It's good to get out to the yard every so often. And the Phillies have tied it up. It's 3-3 versus Arizona. That one is in the 4th inning. Mets and the Yankees postponed. And the other game in the NL East involves, wait for it, as McRae strikes out. There's out number 2. And that's the first strikeout for Newcomb. All right, so the only other NL East game right now is the Nationals and White Sox. Washington up 2-0 in that one. All this brought to you by treasurehunt.ga. So with 2 outs, there's a runner on first, and the top of the order up for Pittsburgh, Newman, is 1 for 2. And here comes the 1-0 pitch to him. It's a little bit low. The 1-2. This one is hit into center field, and Acuna drifts back about 5 steps and squeezes it for out number 3. Nothing doing for Pittsburgh in the 4th. We go to the bottom of the inning. In Atlanta, it's the Braves 6 and the Pirates 4. This is Avon. Thanks for being here with me on our little show called Coast to Coast, and we'll be right back. You know what? Let's cancel the music bed and take you back to Jim Rome.
Ace in game 2 in their own building, and they have been landing haymakers of their own ever since. They're an absolute machine. Klay Thompson didn't go in game 3. Steph Curry put up 47, and the Raptors still ran them right out of the gym. Klay Thompson and Kevon Looney somehow came back for game 4. Somehow they came back for game 4. They both play their asses off, and Golden State still gets hammered. The Warriors had a lead in the first half, but they were not playing that well. They were making mistakes. They let Toronto hang around. The Raptors were biding their time. Kawhi couldn't have been more patient. And then in the second half, Toronto hit the afterburners, and the Warriors gassed out. Sure, at some point, it was all going to catch up with Golden State. And you might try to argue that Toronto is just healthier, and they are that. But you really can't argue that Toronto is not the better team. They are right now. There's no debating that. Not at this time. Again, I hate to say that I told you so, but I told you the Raptors were not just Kawhi and company. I mean, sure, Kawhi's putting up really stupid numbers in the postseason. Jordan-esque numbers in the postseason. I mean, honestly, that good. You can mention the two of them in the same sentence legitimately. Jordan and Kawhi. You can as it relates to Kawhi and what he's doing in the postseason. He's doing Jordan-esque things. And they're winning because he's doing that. But he's not the only reason why. Because unlike the Warriors, who are just not getting contributions from anybody other than Steph and Clay, pretty much everybody is stepping up for the Raptors. Serge Ibaka, an absolute force. 20 points, 4 boards, 2 blocks. He did all of that in 22 minutes. And then there's Fred VanVleet. I mean, holy crap. FVV takes an accidental shot to the head from Sean Livingston, the kind of shot that could typically end your night. He's lying on the floor, bleeding out, with parts of his tooth in his mouth, some on the court. He goes to the locker room. He gets 7 stitches in his face. He comes back to the bench, and then he's ready to re-enter the game. They didn't need him.
Thank you, Jim Rome and CBS Sports Radio. We're back in the bottom of the 4th. And thanks, Mathcar. Good news. The D-backs have retaken the lead. And so Dansby's up. He's 1 for 1 today, and he's got a 3-0 count. Comes the 3-0 to Dansby. It's outside. Ball 4. Leadoff walk. Well, I appreciate that. Peyton Tandy says he's going to subscribe. We will definitely take that. Much obliged. I need to have like some kind of sounder I can play every time somebody smashes the button. Crusher, can you work on a sound effect for that you can send me? And so Freddie's up. He's 0 for 2. He has a runner on first. Pitch bounces up there. Freddie batting .310, 17 home runs. The 1-0 pitch outside. They're not actually showing the game right now. It's a very cool story about this young cancer survivor, but they've completely, like, they're not even showing the game anymore. You know, and he's a cancer survivor that has started a new charity group. So good for this guy. Good for him. And if they give the website, I'll pass it along. There we go. Visit GoFundMe.com/UC, or I'm sorry, GoFundMe.com/YouCanSurvive. And so Freddie Freeman is up. He's been batting, actually. He's got a 2-0 count. Now he fouls it away. I kept thinking, like, this was the beginning of the inning again after that long PSA. Wow, Mathcar, another 2-run bomb for the Diamondbacks. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Freddie. Let's hope it's contagious. This one is hit. Well, it is hit well. Back to the wall, and it is out of here. It was contagious. And guess what? That one bounced off the guy's glove, I think. I can't wait to see this replay because this ball bounced a couple of times before it left the yard. That's number 18 for Freddie, and the Braves are up 8-4. Yes. So the Diamondbacks and the Braves are both playing long ball. And here's the replay. Let's see what happens here as this ball approaches the left fielder. So Freddie goes the other way with it. Kept carrying, and let's see. Okay, so it hit the glove. Man, the Pittsburgh left fielder almost caught that ball and brought it back in. He didn't. And now hold everything. Apparently there's some kind of review situation going on. So Pittsburgh is arguing that that should not have been a home run. They have no argument at all. This should be quick and easy on this call. Surely there is no doubt about this once you get a good look at the replay, right? All right, so here comes the call. And in fact, it is a home run. And so after further review, the call still stands. It's 8-4 Atlanta, and there's nobody out in the bottom of the fourth. Reynolds, the left fielder for Pittsburgh, almost made the play of the day. Right, it did not hit him on the head. It did not do that. And here's Camargo. Nobody on, nobody out, 2 runs in on a Freddie Freeman 2-run home run. It's 0 for 2 on Camargo. He fouls the pitch away. The 0-2 pitch. Called strike 3 on Camargo. It's the 5th strikeout for McRae, who's come in and done an okay job. I mean, he was forced in this one in the first inning after their starter got ejected for the incident between the starting pitcher and Josh Donaldson. Both of them hit the showers way early. And so Markakis is up with nobody on, 1 out. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. And he looks at a ball. Bone Crusher. You got your ears on. Can you hear me, brother? It's probably dinner time in the Crusher household. And this one's headed for the gap, Markakis. But it's cut off, however. It's cut off, and he's held to a single. And so he's had 2 hits tonight. He's on first with a 1-out single. We want to thank all of our regulars for tuning in tonight. Appreciate that. Anybody that's here for the first time, we'd appreciate it if you would smash the subscribe button, crush the like button, and let me rip a few shares. Thank you very much. And here's Austin Riley. He was hit by a pitch, and he scored on the grand slam. And the 1-0 pitch to him is low. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Riley. It's fouled away. It's 2-1. So glad you could be with us on a Monday night special. Same two teams tomorrow night, 7:20 Eastern Time. And I need to get that card. Crusher, I'm sorry. I told you I'd get the card going back for you. Forgot to do that. Riley chops one off the plate. Foul. It's 2-2. McRae with 77 pitches. And apparently Riley broke his bat and now has a new WAR club. And he's back in the box with a 2-2 count. Here is the pitch. Oh, man, he hit it hard, but right to the shortstop. Or was that the second baseman and playing a shift? I think that's what it was. Out number 2 with Markakis still at first base. That's going to send up Brian McCann with 2 outs. McCann with a walk, scored a run. And the average is at 282. Takes strike one right down the middle. Right down Cobb Parkway. And the 0-1 pitch inside. That was pitch number 80 from McRae, who's pitched pretty well, all things considered. We are in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the pitch, and it is, well, it should have been a strike, but we'll take that ball. It's 2-1 to McCann. Diamondbacks up 7-3 over the Phillies. And yeah, Mexican, I did hear about this. We're hearing about that breaking news where Big Papi apparently was shot in his home country of the Dominican Republic within the last 24 hours. Here's the 2-2 pitch to McCann. Fouled. It's 2-2. Yeah, thanks Peyton Tandy for that subscription. I just caught that alert on my phone. Hope the Reds win Friday against Texas. Here's the 2-2 to McCann. He flies that one into center field, and that'll be a easy play for out number 3. But another home run for the Braves. This time it's Freddie Freeman providing the fireworks. He hit a 2-run bomb, and that's now it for the 4th inning. We head to the top of the 5th on this Monday night special on Coast to Coast with A-Bomb. It is the Braves 8 and the Pirates 4. We will be right back. Welcome back to the fifth inning. Ball is grounded to Dansby, and that is out number one right away. And so that's a good start. Sean Newcomb is still in there in the top of the fifth. Starling Marte hit a 3-run home run last time up. Right on. Right on, 107. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on a miss at the high gas. So Newcomb has come in, and every time he has one of these great relief appearances, you wonder if he's, is he hurting his chances of coming back to being a starter because he's doing so well, or is he helping his chances of coming back and being a starter because he's doing so well? So here is the cleanup man, Bell. He's 1 for 2. The 0-1 pitch, a little bit inside. Nobody on, 2 out. Josh Bell swings and misses. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Swinging at trash. And nothing doing for the Pirates as we head to the bottom of the fifth inning on a Monday night from Atlanta. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for the sub. We're looking for a couple more. We'd love to hit 110 before we close shop tonight. Be right back. All right, Mayweather K7. The Braves are indeed raking. Let's hope we can rake some more here in the bottom of the fifth. It's Ozzie. He was in on the action with a solo blast. In the NBA Finals tonight, it's Golden State up 19-16 over Toronto. We are in the first with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. Good news from Philadelphia. The Diamondbacks are up 7-4 there. That one's in the fourth inning. The Diamondbacks have hit 5 home runs tonight. Ozzy Albies grounds out to first. That's out number 1 in the fifth. And the Mets and the Yankees, that one was rained out. And then there's one other game in the NL East going on right this minute. And it involves the Washington Nationals and the White Sox. And the Nats are up 3-0 in Chicago. Sean Newcomb is up there batting again. He's 0 for 1. And Mexican has the Double-A Rome Braves update for us. So, Keuchel, 7 innings pitched, 1 hit, no runs, 1 walk, and 9 strikeouts. Well, that's exactly what we wanted to see. Anything less from Double-A would be disappointing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. It's 1-2. Yeah, that's a really good-looking line, Mexican. Thanks for posting that in the dugout. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Newcomb is retired. And it's Ronald Acuna. He's provided the highlight so far tonight with his second inning granny. T is calling for a solo blast. T calls for a lot of things. If just half of them came true, we wouldn't lose a game ever. So here's Acuna. It's 280 for his average, 15 home runs and 45 RBIs. And you can vote on your favorite Braves in the All-Star game. All you got to do is Google All-Star, and apparently, I haven't tried this yet, but apparently it's easier than ever to vote for your favorite player. You just go to Google and just like Google your favorite player and All-Star, and it'll take you right there. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Inside. But yeah, let's stuff the box, the ballot box for Acuna and for Freddie. Here's the 2-1. Popped him up. And that's going to be the first baseman, Bell, grabbing that one for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3 go the Braves in the 5th inning. We head to the 6th. It is the Braves 8 and the Pirates 4. This is A-Bomb. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate that. Be right back. 6th inning. And Newcomb throwing gas. That's 95 miles an hour. And strike one to Moran. And here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung and a missed. So, yeah, Newcomb has not given up a hit tonight in his relief appearance. And here comes the 0-2 pitch to Moran. Grounded to Ozzie. He throws on a first in time. There's out number one. Thanks for all the contributions in the dugout tonight. We could not do the show without our viewers and our participants in the dugout. That brings a lot to the show. It's almost a show within the show when you start reading the dugout. So you've got the actual show where I'm talking, and then the show within the show is you guys talking, and that, again, makes for a much better stream. So keep bringing the content. It's a 1-0 count to Polanco. He's 1 for 2 today. In case you missed it, we had some first inning drama tonight where Donaldson and the Pirates starting pitcher, Joe Musgrove, both got ejected at the same time. There were some shenanigans in that first inning. Both benches cleared. And when the dust settled, those two were ejected along with Pirates manager Clint Hurdle. And then it's been a fireworks show. We've had home runs tonight from Ozzie Albies, a grand slam from Ronald Acuna Jr., and Freddie Freeman had a 2-run bomb. Kang is up. He's 0 for 2. Kang is batting 134 on the year. And he's the 7th place hitter for Pittsburgh. Not exactly a scary lineup that we're facing tonight, so we need to handle these guys. 0-2 pitch is way outside. Here comes the 1-2. It's high, 2-2. I'm sorry, apparently I'm mispronouncing it. It's not Kang, K-A-N-G. It is pronounced Kong. The 2-2 to Kong is hit into right field. Easy play for Markakis, and a quick 1-2-3 inning for Newcomb and the Braves. So, cruising right along now. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th inning. It is the Braves 8 and the Pirates 4. We'll be back after this. comes Dansby Swanson leading off the 6th. All right, new pitcher for Pittsburgh, Jeff with a G, Hartlieb. He has pitched in 9 games. He has a 0-0 record with a 9.75 ERA in 12 innings of action. And first pitch to Dansby is ball 1. 1-0 pitch, swung and a missed. Geoff Hartlieb gets that one up there at 95. Recently called up to the big leagues, was with the Pittsburgh AAA affiliate until recently. 97-mile-an-hour gas, and Dansby swings and misses at that. The 1-2 outside. Thanks to the Bone Crusher for kicking ass and taking names in the dugout. Two-two pitch, fouled away. Nationals still up 3-0 on the White Sox. And the pitch to Dansby swung on a miss, strike 3. He's retired. First out in the Braves' 6th. And that brings up Freddie Freeman. We know what happened last time up. He hit one. It bounced off the left fielder's glove onto the top of the fence and then bounced back into the audience in the outfield cheap seats for a 2-run blast. He takes ball 1. Please hit up that subscribe button if it's your first time in tonight. Thanks so much. Appreciate all of our regulars for being on board as well. The 1-0 pitch is outside. This stream being brought to you tonight by treasurehunt.ga. Click sports fans. The 2-0 pitch is fouled away. It's 2-1. Hartlieb is bringing the gas. That one came in at 97 on the gun. The 2-1 pitch. Low. Good take. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed at ball 4. It's now 3-2. Three-two pitch. Grounded to the beer league softball shift guy in shallow right field. And that's out number 2. The shift paid off. And so since Donaldson's been ejected, That means up next is Johan Camargo. Came in the second inning to play third base and bat cleanup today. And he's 1 for 2, and he fouls away the first pitch. Hartley bringing the gas again, 97 on that one. Peyton Tandy, thanks for that NBA update. I was about to check that myself. Thanks for saving me the trouble. He says the Raptors are down. It's Golden State 34 and Toronto 28 at the end of the first quarter. Here's the 1-1-2 Camargo. Hit the other way down the left field line. Fair ball. And he's going to make it all the way around to second. Extra bases with 2 outs. That is a 2-out double for Johan. Nice. So as we said before, make sure to crush the like button. Let me rip a couple of subscribers and go ahead and smash the share button. Thanks so much. We've got to use the right lingo. And so here's Nick Markakis. He's 2 for 3, having a good day batting. He's up with 2 outs and a runner on second base. Hartley gets set for the pitch. Instead, he steps off the rubber. We'll do it again. Here we go. The first pitch to Markakis. It is low, ball 1. And all the stations up and down the network, we owe you an ID in the next commercial timeout. And that pitch is outside. It's 2-0 to Markakis. All you affiliates up and down the line, we got you covered. And here's the pitch to Markakis. Put in play, and that's up into center field for a base hit. Runner on second is around to score. That's Johan Camargo coming in for the run. And that is RBI number 1,000 in the career of one Nick Markakis. A 1,000 RBIs in a career, and they're saying that is number 251. He's the 251st big leaguer to get 1,000 ribbies. Not bad. And a tip of the cap from Markakis. Showing off that craft beer, big time beard. And didn't somebody call it, who was it, called it a terrorist beard? That is totally insensitive. We will not have that anywhere in my dugout. All right, then. Riley pops the first one up, and that's going to be out number 3 in foul territory. He is definitely in his first big league slump. And we're done now with the 6th inning. However, how about Nick Markakis getting career RBI number 1K on a Monday night on a coast-to-coast live stream with A-Bomb? How about that happening? History is made here. We'll be back. All right, so Pittsburgh leads off the bottom of the 7th, or I should say the top of the 7th with a double. That's the first hit tonight off Sean Newcomb. And so now the 9th place batter is up, and it's pinch hitter Osuna with his 188 batting average. Huh. They're talking about Markakis and his 1,000 RBIs. They just mentioned his piercing brown eyes and his dark beard. What's up with that? The man with the dark beard and the piercing brown eyes. It sounds like some kind of cheap romance novel. How about talking about his rippled chest or his or his arms sculptured like a Greek god. All right, it is now a 2-2 count on the pinch hitter Osuna. Yes, he did just say that. That was Chip Carey's flowing prose, or whatever you call that. All right, Kevin Durant. Oh, he got hurt again. So, in other words, he was playing and he got hurt. Man, thanks for that update, by the way. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Braves are up 9-4 in the top of the 7th inning. Newcomb has come in and pitched some great middle relief. Two-two pitch, swung on a miss. 94-mile-an-hour gas. Sit down. Osuna back to the top of the order for Pittsburgh. .47 pitches for Newcomb. We're on the top of the 7th inning. And Kevin Newman, leadoff man, batting .300 with 2 home runs. Grounded over to short. Dansby throws on to first. There's out number 2. Runner on second advances to third base with 2 out. Justin Christian, glad to have you on board. Thanks for being here. We got the Braves Pirates. We've got Peyton keeping up with the NBA Finals for us. Lots of activity in the dugout. And here comes Brian Reynolds, second place batter, and he looks at ball 1. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside. Tonight's sponsor, treasurehunt.ga. Click sports fans. Here comes the 2-0 pitch to Reynolds. Swings and misses on the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Two-one pitch, fouled away. Here's the 2-2 pitch with 2 outs. Just foul. We'll do that again, 2-2. Peyton, who is Zach Campbell? I do not know. I'm guessing maybe that's another live reaction stream stud like myself. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. So, what an outing by Newcomb. So far, he has gotten the job done, and he is bucking to go back into the starting rotation after several very good consecutive performances. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. And now we go to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch them out in Atlanta. And the Braves enjoying a 9-4 lead. We'll be back for more. McCann leads off the bottom of the 7th inning. Braves are up 9-4. 1-0 pitch, fouled away. It's 1-1. Okay, no, I haven't seen that guy, but that sounds interesting. Yeah, I'd love to hit every MLB stadium. Doubt that'll happen, but let's see. I've been to a few. I've been to, well, in my lifetime, there have been 3 stadiums in Atlanta. That sounds ridiculous, right? As McCann grounds it over to first base, tosses over to the pitcher covering, and that's out number 1. So the Braves used to play Atlanta Fulton County Stadium. Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, been there. Turner Field, been there. SunTrust Park, been there. That is 3 different stadiums in Atlanta alone that I've been to. And then I've been to games in Seattle, to their ballpark with the retractable roof. That was pretty cool because it rained during the game. So I got to see the roof go from being open to being closed. That was cool. Ozzie Albies, forget about it. Another home run for him. 2 solo jobs tonight. That one to center field. That's number 9 on the season for Ozzie. His 2nd tonight. And the Braves are up 10-4 in the bottom of the 7th inning. And then the only other stadium I've been to is the one in Texas. I've been to the Texas Rangers. I went to a game there 2 years ago. So lots of fireworks tonight. 2 solo home runs for Ozzie. We had a grand slam from Acuna, and we had a 2-run bomb from Freddie. And thanks for the medical update on Kevin Durant. Hurt his same calf again. So I guess he was really injured. Like, that was the question. And so Matt Joyce now pinch hitting. He's batting .310 in limited play. Been a great pinch hitter. Been a great bench guy. Occasional starter has Joyce. And it's a 1-1 now on him. And Peyton, go ahead and post the score again. If you don't mind, give us an update on the score in the NBA Finals, please. So that brings the night for the relief pitcher. That brings his night to a close for Newcomb. What a great job he did. Two-two pitch. Grounded to second onto first. And he's retired for out number 2. Back to the top of the order, and Acuna. Sean Newcomb, 4 2/3 innings in long relief. And one hell of a job he did. No runs scored on his watch. All right, thanks, Peyton. We've got a scoring update for you in the NBA Finals where the Warriors are up 48-37 on Toronto with 7 minutes left in the first half. And there's the pitch to Acuna. It's in there. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. It's strike two. Here comes the 1-2. It is swung and a missed. 97-mile-an-hour gas from Hartlieb. So, side is retired, but not before Ozzy Albies strokes another solo blast. And so that does it. And we head to the top. We're headed to the top of the 8th. And it is all Braves from Atlanta. All right, we're back, and this one, and I came back just in time to announce a Pirates solo home run. Jeez. Sterling Marte, he had a home run earlier. Multi-home run game for him. Thankfully, this was a solo shot. This time, it's 10-5. And if this score holds, and if the Diamondbacks Phillies score holds, then guess what? When we wake up tomorrow, we'll be tied for first place. Here's Josh Bell, cleanup man. Hits it foul. So, nobody on, nobody out, 1 run in off that solo home run to lead off the top of the 8th for Pittsburgh. And it's a 1-1 count now on Bell. Yeah, Josh Bell is a beast, Peyton. And he's got 18 home runs so far this year. And this time he flies out, however, to Acuna for out number 1. Jeremy Blevins is on the mound now for Atlanta. And if anybody is old enough or knowledgeable enough to remember The Who, a rock band from the 60s. Jeremy Blevins looks like their main creative force, Pete Townsend. And the pitch is a little bit low. Thanks for the Crusher for putting in a lot of hard work today here, and he's asking everybody to like and subscribe, crush the share button. The 1-0 pitch is in there for a strike. Always good to have Mayweather K7 on board. Lots of great contributors in the dugout. We've got a bunch of them. Dodgers and Angels underway. No score there. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And Moran fouls it away. It's 2-2. So, Bone Crusher, are you saying you're not able to pick up the stream tomorrow night? We do have a 7:20 Eastern start between these two teams tomorrow. And tomorrow's pitchers, we've got that for you. As this ball is lined into center field for a base hit, Moran is on with a 1-out single. Braves and Pirates, 7:20 Eastern tomorrow. Your starting pitchers. For the Pirates, it is Chris Archer. And for the Braves, it's Mike Fulton-Navich. And we hope he can get it together. We've kind of got the two weak links in our rotation chain going 2 days in a row, where today we had Gaussman and tomorrow we have Fulte. And Reds versus Indians tomorrow. Big interleague series going on up in Ohio. Here's the pitch to Polanco. That's in there for a strike. He's 1 for 3 today. He's up with 1 out and a runner on first base. Oh, 1 pitch is check swing foul. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Polanco. Hit foul. It's still 0-2. Braves up 10-5. 10 runs, 10 hits, and 3 errors for the Braves tonight. Pittsburgh 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. And here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Blevins with his first strikeout tonight. 2 out. Melky Cabrera is now coming up to bat. All right, so Pirates put up a pinch hitter, and Snitker comes out right away and says, we're making a pitching change. So we're in the top of the 8th inning with 2 outs. The Braves are up 10-5 over Pittsburgh, and we'll be right back after the pitching change. All right, so Winkler comes in, and he immediately gives up a base hit. So there are runners on first and second with 2 out. Yeah, so far T has come through with an actual valid, bold prediction. Thank you. And so up steps Diaz, the catcher. He's up there with 2 outs and runners on first and second, and he looks at ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Low. 2-0. And here comes the 2-0 pitch. Fouled away. It's 2-1. Thanks for being on board for Monday Night Baseball. On Coast to Coast, this is A-Bomb, your host for all the festivities. If you like Braves baseball, if you're a Falcons fan, make sure to hit that sub button. Check swing foul. It's 2-2. Okay, Crusher. Well, I should have the game for you then tomorrow. We'll do our best to carry that for you right here, starting at 7:20 Eastern. Same 2 teams. Fulte on the mound tomorrow for Atlanta. Dartik, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Diaz. And we'll do it again. Everybody steps out. Batter stepped out. Pitcher stepped off the rubber. And here it comes again. 2-2 pitch. 2 outs and 2 on. And that's inside. Full count. Come on, Winkler. Get us the hell out of this 8th inning. Landon Dumont said the screen is frozen. I'm not sure it's looking okay on my end here from what I can tell. And the bases are loaded after that walk. So Winkler has come in, immediately gave up a hit, and then a walk. The bases are jammed with 2 outs. And now Webb gets up in the Braves bullpen and begins to immediately warm up. Corey Dickerson is pinch hitting. 125 batting average, 1 home run, 2 RBIs on the year. And sorry, Landon Dumont. Sorry if you're having problems. Yeah, you know, sometimes that's legit. Today, however, it looks like I'm all good on that front. And yes, we have a Windows XP certified technician in the house. Okay, thanks, Peyton. Your halftime score is Golden State 52, and the Raptors hanging right in at 56 at halftime. Promises to be an exciting finish. So Dickerson up there, he has a 1-1 count. And Bone Crusher can fix your X band if you're having trouble logging onto that too. The 1-1 pitch is fouled away. So 1-2 count to Dickerson with the bases loaded and 2 out. The 1-2 pitch is inside. It's 2-2. Thanks, Dartek, for Keuchel's line. Yeah, actually, Mexican already posted that in the dugout tonight, but thanks for bringing it up again. It is definitely a line worth looking at. For Keuchel, 9 strikeouts, 1 hit, and 77 pitches. And here's the 2-2 pitch. Ooh, I was about to say swung on a miss, but he foul tipped it. And McCann could not hold on. And Bone Crusher is Radio Shack savvy. Yeah, who had the TRS 80 back in the day? It was a color computer way before that was a thing. Here's the 2-2 inside, 3-2. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. Nowhere to put this guy. Thanks for hanging out with us for over 3 hours tonight. Our stream is going long. Here comes the payoff pitch, and Winkler steps off the rubber. He wants to rethink this one, and we've got a mound visit now. Peyton, no, I'm not going to be actually streaming the finals broadcast, but we do want to keep up with the score for sure. The 3-2 pitch. It's put in play. Oh, and just foul. Just foul. He went the other way with it down the left field line. How was that foul? Wowzer. That was almost a fair ball that would have cleared the bases had it been maybe an inch the other way. And we've got Bone Crusher hitting us up with a treasurehunt.ga blast down in the dugout. Check that out. And we're due another 3-2 pitch. Bases loaded, all runners going, and it's fouled away. We'll do the merry-go-round pitch again. Bases loaded, 3-2 count. Runners get their head start. And here comes the 3-2 pitch to Dickerson, and he steps out. We have slowed to a snail's pace. Three-two pitch. This one is lined into the gap. And it's cut off, though, thankfully, but 2-run score. Could have been worse. 2-run score, however. Winkler cannot get the job done again. And it is now Atlanta 10, Pittsburgh 7. Bases are, well, actually, no, they're not still loaded. That graphic's wrong. Here comes the human peanut. We've got another pitching change. And so in the top of the 8th, the Braves are up 10-7, and we'll let you know as soon as we come back who the new relief pitcher is for Atlanta. Hang tight. Jacob Webb is our new pitcher. 23 games, 3-0 record, 19 2/3 innings with a 2.75 ERA. Not bad. And he's up with 2 outs. And T, we're starting to wonder about your prediction again on this one. we're still ahead. But the lead is getting slim. So here we go. Runners on the corners, 2 outs. Here's Newman, the leadoff man for Pittsburgh. He looks at a ball at 96 miles an hour. That one was low. Here comes the 1-0 pitch to Newman. He's 1 for 4. That's a generous strike call. It's 1-1. And we owe you an update from the NL East. So let's see what's going on there. We're still at halftime, by the way, in the NBA Finals, where it's the Warriors 62 and the Raptors 56. And then, as far as baseball goes, here's what we have for you in the National League East. We have the Diamondbacks. Thank you, MathCar1877, for that 11-4 Diamondbacks advantage over the Phillies in the 7th inning. And that ball is hit foul. It's still 1-2 with 2 outs. Nationals over the White Sox, 4-1. That's in the 8th inning. Mets and Yankees postponed, and I believe I saw that that is going to be made up as part of a doubleheader tomorrow. Is that it? That appears to be it from the NL East, and this scoreboard update brought to you by TreasureHunt.ga. 1-2 pitch is way high. And it's 2-2 with runners on the corners and 2 out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It is hit to third. Camargo, nice play over to third. I'm sorry, over to first for the out. So we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Pittsburgh has just crawled a little bit closer, but they're still behind. It is now Atlanta 10 and Pittsburgh 7. We'll be right back with you for more baseball as we head to the bottom of the 8th inning on Coast to Coast. All right, we are back. And thanks to Mayweather for the update on the Rays game. How about Charlie Morton, 8-0, starter for the Rays? Always good to see the small market teams succeed. As long as they're not a rival of the Braves, I'm all for it. And so Dansby leads off the bottom of the 8th, and he looks at ball 1. We've got a new Pittsburgh pitcher in here. And that pitcher is Durapau. Not sure how to pronounce that one. Diamondbacks 11, Phillies 4 in the 7th inning. And if these scores hold, the Braves and the Phillies will be tied when we come in and wake up tomorrow. And Dansby hits one in the left field. That's a single for leadoff. Leadoff single for Dansby. As the man said, a little insurance would not hurt. Freddie steps in. We've had a good crowd tonight. Lots of action in the dugout. Really appreciate all of that. Could not ask for a better audience. Glad to have Peyton Tandy locked and subbed. And here's the pitch to Freddie. It is swung on a miss, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Freddie Freeman. Way outside. It is 10:35 on the East Coast, 7:35 West Coast time. And the 1-1 pitch to Freddie is a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch to Freddie. Outside, it is 3-1. And Crusher, I hope you have a good meeting tomorrow. You say you've got a meeting at work after hours. I hope it's to announce your big promotion. And it's now a 3-1 count to Freddie with a runner on first, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th inning, Braves are up by 3. And the pitch is outside, ball 4. Freddie walks, and there are runners on first and second with nobody out. And here comes Camargo in the cleanup role. He's in for Josh Donaldson, who was ejected early on. Camargo has gotten 2 hits tonight and scored a run. Single, double, run scored, got the average up to 233. 2 home runs and 14 RBIs. A little insurance would not hurt since it's only 10-7. Oh, I did not see that. Let's see. Thank you so much to anybody who has pimped my show on another website. Appreciate that so much. Dansby. Oh, okay, so Dansby stole third and made it, but it was a double steal, and Freddie did not quite make it in. And he's saying, look at the replay, just like Dansby did earlier. Well, Dansby got it right earlier. Let's see if Freddie was right this time. Hard to tell from that angle. Braves will challenge this call. Okay, so it looks like he initially made the slide and was safe, but then he came off the bag. And it looks like he's probably going to be called out. Yeah, we appreciate anybody. And you know what? You know what, Mayweather? I had a little, like, quick outage. I'm not sure what happened. I had, like, a quick buffering issue or something that prevented me from seeing whatever post you're talking about. I do appreciate that. Anytime we can be plugged on another website, that is awesome. Freddie has been called out, by the way. And so the way it stands now, we've got a runner on third with just one out. Dansby's on third. He was able to steal third. Freddie Freeman was not able to steal second on the double steal. Here's the pitch to Camargo. Line drive, base hit center field, run scores. It's 11-7. Braves back up by 4. And yeah, we encourage all of our listeners and our subscribers to go to other other reaction people's websites and channels and post our link in their chat box. You know, that's great. And I've asked before that we go ahead and flood the Goose's lame channel with a bunch of links to my channel or the Bone Crushers. And we'll have to provide you the Goose's link maybe in our next stream, which is coming your way tomorrow, most likely. We should have that for you at 7:20, assuming that I'm, like, feeling good and my voice is recovered from talking for 4 hours tonight. Assuming everything checks out, we will have Braves Pirates at 7:20 Eastern tomorrow right here. And here's Nick Markakis. He's 3 for 4. He's got the batting average back up. And I didn't quite catch what it was. However, total hits in this game between these two teams. And 18 runs. The 0-1 pitch to Markakis is high. It's 1-1. Markakis had his 1,000th Major League Baseball RBI earlier tonight. And thanks to Lobo11234 for checking in with us. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one is hit into the chop house. 2-run bomb for Markakis. Home run number 5 for Markakis. That makes it 13-7. Braves. He turned around on that one, pulled it, and I think it almost went into the front door of the chop house. (13-7). And that is just fine with me. One more point, and we're up by one touchdown. Sorry. Okay, and here is Riley. Here is Riley. 0 for 3 tonight. Takes a strike. We need to get the goose over here. And Riley's going to be 0 for 4, so he's mired in his first big league slump. Let's see how he can now make the necessary adjustments going forward. String cheese in the house. Good to see you, brother. So bottom of the 8th, 2 out, nobody on. Braves up now by 6. And here's McCann with the bases clear. McCann is 0 for 3 today. Huh. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to McCann. Here it is. Swung on and missed. That one up there at 94. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swung and a miss, strike 3. So McCann down on strikes. But the Braves go up by 6 runs. Plenty of insurance as we head now to the 9th inning. It is all Braves on a Monday night. We will be right back for the exciting conclusion of this baseball game. It is the Braves 13 and the Pirates 7. Be right back. All right, to the top of the ninth we go. And it is Reynolds leading off. The 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Pittsburgh are all coming up. So I think Bone Crusher might have stirred up a hornet's nest over on the Goose's channel. And so here's Reynolds 0 for 4 on the day, and he now has a 2-1 count. Webb is still in, pitching the top of the ninth. Let's hope he can close this out with no drama. 2-1 pitch is swung and a missed. Webb kicks and fires. Low, it's 3-2. And let's check on that score in the NBA Finals. This baseball game is going way longer than it needed to go. So we're well into the second half. Strike 3 on Reynolds. That's out number 1 in the top of the ninth. And the Warriors extend their lead. It's Golden State 77 and the Raptors 67 with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the third period. So, yeah, Mayweather, 2 more outs, and we're good. Webb deals, and that is ball 1 to Sterling Marte. He's hit a couple of home runs tonight. Thanks, Peyton. Glad to see you're still on board. Yeah, 77-71. Golden State and Toronto still keeping it close. And it's now a 1-1 count on Starling Marte. And we owe you a couple of baseball scores as well. And we'll get that for you in just a sec. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 97 mile an hour gas. One out, nobody on base. 1-2 count in the bottom of the ninth to Marte. Fouled away. We'll do the 1-2 pitch again. And let's check the scoreboard. In the bottom of the 8th inning, it is Arizona 11, Philly 5. Okay, so let's hope that score holds up. Diamondbacks up big over the Phillies. It's the top of the ninth in Chicago where the Nationals are up 6-1 on the White Sox. 1-2 pitch is fouled away again. And your other score from the NL East, the Cardinals over the Marlins 4-1. That's a final score. Thanks to treasurehunt.ga for the update and the scoreboard. One-two pitch to Marte is a little bit high. It's 2-2. Marte 2 home runs today. Not the only one playing with 2 home runs. Ozzie Albies for the Braves had 2 home runs tonight. 2-2 pitch fouled away. We'll do it one more time. Good battle going on. If you like the Atlanta Braves, if you like the Falcons, we invite you to subscribe to this channel. We bring you a lot of that. Here comes the 2-2 pitch to Marte. It is outside. Payoff pitch due to Marte. Here it is. This one's put in play and hit to deep right field, but Markakis backhands it right up against the wall for out number 2. Markakis flashing the leather, hitting the 2-run bomb earlier. And he's had at least 3 hits tonight, plus RBI number 1,000 in his career. It's been a big night for Markakis. It's been a big night for Acuna. He had a grand slam earlier. Who will be the player of the game? Stay tuned to find out. So Goose puts you in a timeout. It might have been one of his mods. I mean, he's got like a huge mod squad there. 1-0 pitch is swung on a missed. It is. Mathcard, good call. Yeah, it's like Atlanta missed the extra point, or, actually, no. Instead of that, they kicked a couple of field goals. 1-1 pitch is inside. It's 2-1. Tomorrow's game between the Braves and Pirates, 7:20 Eastern Time. It features Mike Fultonevich trying, desperately clawing to get something right in one of his starts. He'll be on the mound for the Braves, and for the Pirates it will be Chris Archer. And here is Bell. He's 1 for 4. He has a 3-1 count. There are 2 outs. Pitch is fouled away, and now just a strike away from ending this one. Everybody in SunTrust Park will stand up now. No, we don't put people in timeout over here. 3-2 pitch bounces up there. Ball 4, and there is a walk. There's a walk. Yeah, we're not quite on our way out quite yet. We were hoping that was out number 3, but at least one more batter. It is Redbeard batting for Pittsburgh. All right, Peyton, thanks for that. We will be on the lookout for Chris Archer tomorrow to make sure that he isn't pulling any shenanigans. This one is hit to Markakis. He squeezes it for out number 3, and the Braves win the ball game. Your final from SunTrust. It is the Braves 13 and Pittsburgh 7. So, great way to start off this 4-game series against Pittsburgh. Lots of home runs flying around the park tonight. And let's take a quick look at your scoreboard in the National League East. In fact, we'll just go around the entire major leagues. How about that? So it is a final from Tampa Bay. The Rays beat the A's 6-2. Was your final there. It is the top of the 8th inning in Philadelphia. The Diamondbacks are up 11-5 over the Phillies. Let's hope that one holds up. If it does, we are tied for first place tonight. In 11 innings, it's final from Boston, where the Rangers beat the Red Sox 4-3. The Cardinals beat the Marlins 4-1. In the top of the 9th inning, it's all Nationals. Washington over the White Sox 7-1. It is the Rockies 5, the Cubs 4 in the 7th inning. It is the Dodgers 3 and the Angels 1 in the Battle of Los Angeles. That one's in the 3rd inning. And finally, this one was rained out tonight. The Yankees and the Mets will play a doubleheader tomorrow. So, yes, what a night it was from Atlanta. This one took a long time. This stream has been on now for 3 hours and 40 minutes. And a lot of that time was due to all of those craziness and the shenanigans that happened in the 1st inning, whereby Josh Donaldson got hit by a pitch from Pittsburgh starter Musgrove, and both of those guys were thrown out together, and then they had to bring in a new pitch for Pittsburgh, and that whole event and everything took a long time. And so as a result, this game took about 3.5 hours to play. Thanks so much for the Bone Crusher for being on board and moderating as always. Mathcar 1877. We've got our new subscriber Peyton Tandy keeping us up to date on the Reds and everything going on in the NBA Finals. So thanks so much to him. Mexican Mayweather. We've got the Master and so many more. Lobo 11234. T bringing it strong tonight. Dartic made an appearance, and Sergeant Gibby and Mexican for their contributions as always. So we will see you next time. It is A-Bomb from Metro Atlanta saying good night now from Gwinnett.